was a great football player. But nobody gave me a time or a day or a season to let my shoulder heal, and then they just traded me out of there. Who you think you talking to? Half of my football career is over. Hey, you want me to go back to the bench? I feel like if I play my way, I just might win. And then what the fuck was your life about anyway? Yeah. I'm the leader of your team. Till Cap's back up. Then I'm back on the bench. Shit, you ain't said 2 words to me. Till Cherubini went down. Then it was, go out there and play like you're in the hood and you're throwing the ball and your mama's ringing the dinner bell. All you do is talk at me, man. So I'm gonna stay who I am, steaming, Willie Beamen. And with the time I got left, I'm gonna play my way, get my dollars up. So when you go to waive me, trade me, injure reserve me, or whatever the fuck y'all do, I'll be worth 10 times what I was worth before I got here.
To me, the Cam Newton one stood out. And I feel like this is this is so unfair, man.
It hurts,
out
Jay.
here clowning, and it's like, and I'm gonna defend him, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so here's what happens. Let's go with the sequence of events. Dude's sitting on the couch eating cereal the Sunday before. He comes in. He comes in.
You think it's Captain Crunch or Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah, hey, man. No, I'm a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy.
Okay, okay.
But dude comes in, does what he does in the red zone, can throw a nice ball, but then what happens? Oh, he's QB1 after not knowing none of the playbook, none of it. And he's QB1 10 days later, and it's like, and then he goes 5 of 21 because what's dude's name? Walker, PJ Walker, is it?
PJ Walker
comes in and he's not good enough to hold down the fort for 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, ooh, damn, that's fast. He already all in the first team reps, and then comes out and don't have but probably 10 plays memorized. And 5 of 21, yeah, that stinks. It looks bad, but come on, man, be fair to my dude, dog. Be fair. That ain't right. Hey.
Well, Cam Newton is back, and he's back on the bench because let's just call a spade, man. I've been saying this about Cam Newton for the longest, and that's why New England got rid of Cam Newton. That's why we're seeing a
fair weather bake out and in full effect this morning.
Fair weather bake.
This is
yesterday's news.
I've never been a fair weather fan. I've always called a spade about Cam Newton. Cam Newton fundamentals still lies. They're atrocious. It's just what it is. This is not the Cam Newton from the Carolina Panthers when he was a Superman. Now people are making you throw the football, and his fundamentals are not there. That's just what it is. He can be a red zone Tim Tebow. I'm just calling it.
Where was this last week?
He could be.
Where was this last week?
It was the same thing last week.
No, you didn't cite it here. Not one bit.
They lost last week.
They did lose last week too.
Yeah, but you wasn't. Hey.
No, because again, Cam Newton fundamentals have always been dog. That's just what it is. He's relied too much heavily on his arm strength and not his mechanics. That's just what it is. He looks at one receiver and he's staring him down, and he just thinks he's going to bully or bullet the ball through every time. And that's why you see what's starting to happen. Yeah, when he first came, he did the red zone package. He had a solid, decent game against the Washington Redskins. I give him that. But once teams start scheming for you, once teams start planning for you, it's going to show. It's going to show, man. And it's not disrespect to Cam. I don't disrespect him. I'm just calling a spade. His mechanics is just not it.
2 things. I mean, I'm gonna agree with you about mechanically. I feel like ever since that shoulder injury that he sustained a few years ago, and instead of sitting himself down then, but trying to play through it, has really messed up all his mechanics. I really believe that shoulder injury kind of did that. And that was more because he tried to be a warrior through it instead of just parking it. I think that, Jay, if I'm not mistaken, that happened right after the Super Bowl run, or was it 2 years? I don't know. But I just know the shoulder injury really hurt him because he's had, I think, 2 surgeries on that shoulder since then. And then to your point, Jay, he's walked into the same situation twice. Last year with the Patriots, got there hella late in a COVID year and didn't really know the playbook and had to figure it out. But then he was going to have an offseason to learn it, but then they moved on to Mac Attack. And then this year, he's thrown into the fire, not really knowing the playbook, just hoping that his veteran experience could just carry. But again, man, I said it last week on these airwaves. Their O-line is trash. And I know their O-line is trash because if you go look at that Madden rating of those O-linemen, they're trash. They only got one that's the right tackle. And he was being trash last week. So Newton not going to succeed back there. PJ Walker not going to succeed back there.
Exactly.
Tom Brady wouldn't succeed back there.
Mac Jones wouldn't succeed back there.
Nobody succeeded. Nobody succeeded behind
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, you can blame it on the playbook. You can blame it on the line, but you still got to make plays. And what's happening
How
when
you
you
gonna
do
make
have
plays
time,
if there's 7 people in your face?
Here's my thing. When he does have time, he struggles to throw the ball. That's the issue. That's the problem. Now I understand. I will understand if you want to say the playbook, but if you really think they're going over the whole playbook with Cam Newton, y'all tripping. They're simplifying the game for him. So
that's the problem.
I get that. But now when you don't have the counter punch to throw, okay, dog, they went there and they dissected the whole game against the Redskins. And if he didn't go from 20% of the playbook to 40% of the playbook, and he's coming out and he's like 20 to 25%,
that's not good enough.
And then the next week, they sitting on all of that 25% or 20%. Then that's how 5 of 21 happens. I didn't hear nothing when he threw that ball, when he threw that 30% down or that 30-yard down the seam to CMC and was right on the money. I didn't hear nobody talk about his release or his mechanics on that one.
Even the bomb to DJ Moore.
Exactly. Look good to me.
At the end of the day,
making excuses for it. I'm not.
Look. See, I don't know if you like one of them Fayweather haymaker type of boxers. Like you're not consistent with your jab. You're not consistent with your rhythm. You just, I'm gonna land one punch. Cause that's maybe why you're saying it doesn't look bad to you.
He's your boy.
Cam and his mechanics has always been bad, but his athleticism allows him sometimes to get away with bad mechanics by throwing some balls. You be like, man, that was good. And then the next 5 or 6 balls are bad. That's bad.
His
that is
mechanics
bad.
ain't 5 out of 21, dog. 5 out of 21?
Hey,
that's
Jay,
mechanics?
Jay, let me cook him. I got him. Jay, look, tag. Hey, babe.
It's disrespectful.
Babe, I just heard you use a
21 mechanics. Okay.
No, Jay, Babe, I just heard you use a boxing analogy. And you said the haymaker and the jab, and it's inconsistent, but that makes them who they are. And I could have sworn we had a conversation about Deontay Wilder and how his jab and all he is a one-trick pony. But you was defending his one-trick pony shit.
No, I didn't defend him. I just said he is a haymaker. That's his thing. I never said that he was a great boxer. We was arguing about boxing.
But time out.
Right. Get your facts
but that's
right.
What me and Jay were. That's what me and Jay.
Y'all said he's not a boxer. No,
he's not.
No, he's not. He's not. At the end of the day,
he's not a tactician. He's not a tactician.
Exactly, but he's still a boxer. He's still
a
different style of boxers.
He's a boxer. He's a boxer by trade because that's his profession.
Exactly.
But he
so
don't go out there and
his style is a haymaker, one-hit punch. That's all it's been, a style. You can have a different style and still be a boxer. See, you try to put people in one box. That's what we was arguing.
So what is Cam Newton there right now?
About Cam Newton, the main fundamentals you need to have to be a decent or a solid quarterback is mechanics. You can't just have arm strength. Arm strength is a big part of being a quarterback, but you need to have progressions. You need to have mechanics. You need to use every part of your footwork. I know you used to, you a coach.
I coach quarterbacks. I coach quarterbacks.
You know what you need to play quarterback. So,
exactly.
So we're this argument of this whole mechanic thing because he throws a good ball here or there. That's not, bro. Hey, my grandma, God rest her soul, can probably throw a ball every here and there. But if you want to be honest, it's about consistency, and that's Cam Newton's problem. You can blame it on the line. You can blame it on
but see, okay, nobody's arguing the mechanics. That's the difference between him being success in New England and not being there. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm saying if you're on the roster for 13 days and then you go up against a team and you're 5 of 21, when it's obviously not arm strength, when you can throw a ball and you can move.
That's about
I'm
reads and
saying that
movements.
5,
Yeah.
hey, you want to say that his mechanics is the difference between 14 out of 21 and 19 out of 21? I'm with you. 5 out of 21 as a proven MVP in the league, 5 out of 21. That is being on the roster 13 days and the defense sitting on your stuff and you not being a passive quarterback and you just going at it and then you crap out. That's what 5 out of 21 is. Can I get an amen, please?
No, I agree.
At the end of the day,
he is mechanically flawed. I agree.
But that's not the argument.
One of Cam Newton's asset is gone now. He's not a runner like he used to. So back in the day when he played, you missed the mechanics because he can make some heroic runs down the field. But now when you can't run the ball and now you have to depend on the ability to throw the football, if you really want to pay attention to Cam Newton, that's when Cam Newton struggled. That's when his season started to be in a limbo, when he didn't have that other part of him. That's when you had to see, all right, Cam Newton, let's see your arm. When they made Cam Newton a pocket quarterback, he struggled. He got dogged. He played horrible. And as you're seeing now, no disrespect to the man.
I feel like, babe, you not wrong, but I also feel like
something on it. You know who they play this week?
I feel like that shoulder.
You know who they play this week? Put something on it.
I know his shoulder. I know those shoulder injuries have contributed to a lot of that. Because I mean,
we doing too much talking.
Yeah.
How about the Panthers and the Falcons suiting up this weekend? How about that?
Would he be mechanically flawed this week? Is what Jay's saying.
No, bro. We can play. We're going to play them, but our team is not good. I have came to the grips of that. We're not a good football team.
You should be good enough to beat the busted Falcons and this flawed quarterback.
They don't play this week.
Cam Newton's not starting this weekend. Cam Newton's not playing this weekend. He's not starting. He's going to be benched. He's on the bench.
No, they already said he was QB1.
He's not.
They play next week, Jay, not this week.
They play next week, and Cam Newton's not even starting this week. He's going to be back to a Tim Tebow field. He's not going to be starting quarterback.
Okay. Well, first off, whether they said they's QB1 or not, he'll be if he's starting on the 12th, which will be day 30 on the roster. we can have a wager on it.
I'm not wagering on my team this year.
See.
It ain't got nothing to do with Cam Newton. It got everything to do with my team.
Okay, we can change the topic because you don't want to talk about it.
No. See.
Falcons can make the playoffs. Honestly, they can make the playoffs.
You talking about teams?
Here we go.
Hold on. You pick against your team every week, so you're not even a real fan. So why are we arguing about who's a real fan or not when you pick against your team when it comes to picks? Okay. So don't start that. But if you want to put the teams on the ballot for a game to pick, then I will pick my team and I will give you an over or under. But that's what I would do if you want to do it that way. But don't call me not a fan. You're not even a real Oakland fan or
Vegas. I'm not going to bet on the Raiders just because they're my team.
Vegas.
If I'm going to Vegas and I'm dropping a wager, I treat every pick like I'm in Vegas. This ain't about emotions.
No, it ain't about emotions, but a real fan is a real fan. You're not a real fan. If you put money over your fan, then you're not a real fan. It's okay. We get it. You a Fayweather fan.
Hey, if that's how you want to measure it.
Fayweather fan. You put one win.
That's how you want to measure it. Go ahead.
You put one win over, and it's crazy that your team actually won. If you actually would have picked them over, you would have had another game. But
and
you
still got more than you.
You sacrificed
and still
one
got
win.
more than you. And still got more than you.